Good afternoon. It's 1 o'clock and time for the St. John Daily Word. I'm Pastor Ron Genaro, and I welcome you this afternoon. I have several announcements and a brief devotional. I want to remind you that St. John Methodist Church Sunday services are at 7:45 and 9:30 a.m. with the 9:30 service live streamed. We also want to let you know Faith and Fitness exercise class at St. John is every Tuesday and Thursday, although this week they will meet on Tuesday, not on Thursday because it's Christmas Day. And it'll be the same thing next week. They'll meet on Tuesday, but not on New Year's Day. The Popsicle Ministry is on hiatus until the kids come back to school in early January. The flower chart is posted in the narthex. It's $20 per arrangement. There are two charts, one for each side. So if you want to do the flowers for a Sunday and you want to do both arrangements, that's $40, and you have to sign up on both charts. We also want to let you know that Christmas Eve service at St. John is at 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock. The doors will be opening at 2:15 and 4:15. And then there will be a pre-conference service or a pre-service concert with the string quartet. Those are at 2:45 and at 4:45. And at 4:45, we will go live with live streaming the service. St. John will no longer be using the numbered tithing envelopes for the offering system. It was quite expensive to maintain, and many of you had chosen to not be using the envelopes, and it was hard to keep track of who was going to use and not. So we abandoned that, and we will use the pew envelopes each and every Sunday. Also, and you can take some home if you need. We also need some help for leading future spaghetti dinners. The ones in the spring are covered right now, Dave Johnson and Patty Johnson, who have been leading them for several years. They had able people that they learned from. But they're going to be training folks who are interested in doing this. We'd ask that people would do it 2 to 3 years, at least that commitment. It takes you a year to really learn it. But if you can work with Dave and work with Patty, Patty leads the dining area. Dave does the cooking and the kitchen and leads the kitchen area. Holiday office hours. We are closed Christmas Eve and Christmas Day in the office, and then we will be open New Year's Eve from 8 to 12. And New Year's Day we are closed. Now we have Christmas Eve services, as we said earlier, but the office will be closed. So we'll be doing a lot of work and have been working today and tomorrow to get ready. And in fact, there will be no daily word or no Bible study tomorrow as we prepare for Christmas Eve. Parkway Food Ministry, we are always in need of non-perishables, peanut butter, canned goods, and cereal, and we thank you for your donations. And I'd want to share with you today 2 verses from Galatians chapter 4, verses 4 and 5. Galatians chapter 4, verses 4 and 5. But when the fullness of time had come, God sent his Son, born of a woman, born under the law, in order to redeem those who were under the law, so that we might receive adoption as children. The Apostle Paul, writing to the church in Galatia, pens these words, and he talks about in the fullness of time. At some translations even say at just the right time, God sent his Son, born of a woman, born under the law. Jesus fulfilled the law. And the reason why he fulfilled all of the law was that those of us who were under the law needed to be redeemed from the law. The law condemns. It does not save us. We are only saved through the work of Jesus on the cross and his resurrection, but also his life that fulfills every aspect of the law. He is the perfect offering, the perfect sacrifice. He is holy, and what he does is he redeems us as his people. And he not only redeems us as his people, but we are adopted into God's family. But I want to point out the uniqueness of Jesus is that he is God incarnate, born under a woman, yes, or born of a woman under the law, but he is the one who fashioned the world and everything in it. And so as we prepare for this Christmas season and Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I want you to know God's love, God's mercy, God's grace, because God does love you. This church loves you, and I love you as your pastor. And I look forward to seeing you on Christmas Eve services. We would love to have each of the 2 services completely packed, standing room only and extra chairs. We would really like to see us full this year. So God bless you. God's grace to you today, and we'll see you on Christmas Eve on Wednesday. Bye now.